College Football Playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down here at the 26.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just give him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The linebacker shifting around now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the right side. Finding some room with the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. He'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Of Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. He'll throw it now. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator has to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. There was no stopping him. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll run it here. Trucks through the defender. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Toss play to the outside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. A running play called on 4th down. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, let's say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. They stop him, but it's a first down.
There's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Ball handed off.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it.
That is here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play.
Okay, ready.
Defense trying to hold up here. Play number 12 on the drive.
Get set.
The shotgun handoff here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Handoff from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Rainbow Warriors line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender here.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT is good, and they go out 17-7. There's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And now the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. And they get him down after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The Rainbow Warriors will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass. And that's going to bring out 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense now operating in empty. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Warriors will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They get the second half started with the running play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh, no. Here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial third down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll ride the back again here. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. On the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
The Rainbow Warriors will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. There's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Ball handed off. The ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. Who's going to take off here? He'll make the first down, and that scramble, that's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Rainbow Warriors looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff running right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Running through the tackle. Finds room at the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. The Rainbow Warriors looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Defense showing blitz here.
Carrier.
Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. And the Rainbow Warriors looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Spider.
Oh, a reverse. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Timeout called by by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Same tailback, another carry. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort. Offense staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Now here's the toss play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
On the double. 29 Philly.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And The second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Got it.
That's a second and goal play for the offense.
3:25.
They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away.
Lasso.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. The offense set up with 1st and goal now after the penalty.
Lasso.
The backs got it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and goal.
Out, 55, weak. Hold. Ready.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play.
Moves.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Fresh center down for the offense. First down.
42, Spider. 4, 691. Gators, check. Flex. Razor. Ready.
They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And this one is getting ugly.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense. Rainbow Warriors looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation